Let me welcome you once again to the channel. Nanaba Jiba is my name. I'm bringing you nothing but the best wherever you are. And I'm bringing you more updates concerning Africa, because it seems that of late, African presidents in the democratic era are actually wanting more power. They are now pushing in, changing in their constitutions to get more power, drunk, because they are now changing their terms of presidency. Some are changing it to 3 years, some are changing it to 4 years, to the extent of 7 years. And this is in Central African Republic. Yeah, Central African Republic recently had a referendum as to change their constitution for the president to reign in office from 2 years to the years of 7. And actually, this referendum was actually partaked by 57% of the total population of Central African Republic. Despite the fact that opposition parties and civil societies has urged a boycott, saying that the amended laws was designed to keep the president, Faustin Achanje Tudera, in power for life. Yeah, because he has actually been in power for the 2 terms. Yes, 2 terms. But still wants to continue his era. He doesn't want to go off the seat for someone to be elected as the new president of the Central African Republic. And that is why the Parliament of Central African Republic brought out this referendum, and the referendum was partaked by only 57%. 57%, leaving out 43% who didn't come out to partake in the referendum. By judging from this 57%, out of the 57% of the total population that came out to vote, 95% of the 57% approved. Yeah, they approved of the referendum that the president should rule the country for 7 years before an election is taking place. But before this, there was a law that was being drafted, by the court president, that is Daniel Dalan. But before the law could be passed, the court president, that is Daniel Dalan, was forcibly asked to retire, or he was retired forcibly, because I think his law was going against the president, that is President Faustin Achanje Tudera. The law was actually against President Faustin Achanje Tudera, and therefore he was forced into retiring. And as it stands now, the president is now going to rule, going to lead the country, that is Central African Republic, for almost about 7 years, until an election will happen or will take place in Central African Republic. And we can see that actually there are coups going on in some parts of Africa. We don't know if this is some of the reasons pertaining to the coup, and we will just ask ECOWAS to come out to look at these things going on, not necessarily going into Niger with military intervention, but actually sitting down for democratic coup like this to also be changed, for them to go back to 2-year terms, or for the 2 terms that has been given to each and every country in Africa or in the world. Your comments concerning this Central African Republic referendum will be much requested and appreciated in the comment section. So let it keep on coming, and keep on subscribing to the channel.